All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Thursday night Drums and Drams live stream. And as you guys can see on the thumbnail, we've got a special guest this evening. We're going to get him in here in just a second. But before we do, I've got a couple of things to take care of. Let me get the chat up here for all of you. Good to see so many names in the house. I'm going to say hello to all of you in just a second. But at the beginning of the stream, I told my patrons that I would do the drawing for the Patreon March giveaway, which we do at the end of every month on the last day of the month. It makes it a little easier that way. That way, anyone that's signed up throughout the month, we can do it on the very last day and do that drawing. So I'm going to do that drawing very quickly. My patrons already know what the giveaway is. It's a bunch of different barrels of Lucky 7, different samples, 2-ounce samples of those. It's a sample of this Smoke Wagon Rare and Limited. And then some other things as well. So let me draw for that very quickly. But before I do, I just want to say cheers to everybody. As usual, when I have a blind, tasting challenge or whatever, I'm sipping on a little Eagle Rare here. This is a store pick. So cheers to all of you. Hope you're having a good Thursday night. We're going to have a fun night tonight. I hope Trev's fun tonight. I can see him backstage right now. I hope we have a good time. Or maybe we're going to be mortal enemies after this. I don't know. I can see him saying something with his finger, I think. Anyways, all right, let's do this. I see, yeah, Daniel, I'll talk about that in just a second. Oh my goodness, man. Let me pull up my list randomizer here. I'm going to share my screen and 7 times. Always do 7 times on the list randomizer. So whoever ends up in the top spot for my Patreon is going to win that giveaway. And then we're going to talk about tonight's giveaway, which we do have for this stream. So I'm very excited about that as well. Okay. I guess I need to do this. Share screen. I think this is right. Oh, Google Chrome is having an issue. Well, I guess I can't share my screen, guys. So I'm going to just do this. You're going to have to trust me that I am, in fact, doing this correctly. I'm going to randomize this 7 times, and I'll let you know who's at the top for my Patreon. All right. Sorry about that. I updated my iOS, so this is what we've got. I would have to restart Chrome. All right. So that's 1, 2 spin, 3 spin, 4 spin, 5, 6, and 7 at the top is Colin Murray Bain. Colin, you are the winner, so I'm going to send you those samples. If you're here, that's great. If not, I have your address and your contact info. All right, Patreon, that's it. Let's get our guest in the house before I go any further this evening. before I screw anything else up, we're going to screw things up together now. Please welcome, you guys know him.
Let's
let's
derail this train.
I know. I don't know if Keith's in here, man.
He'll be in here.
Oh, he will.
The crap talk will, it'll begin.
Oh yeah, dude, how are you doing?
Fan-friggin-tastic. I'm excited.
Yeah,
it's this has been planned for like a couple weeks, maybe months.
It might have been a month. I got a little sniffle. I got a couple sniffles when it was originally planned, and I don't think it was the COVID part 2, but I couldn't smell or taste anything. So
I think there was a really bad case of pussitis going around. You might have gotten it.
I think that was probably it, man.
No, there was. When you texted me that, that was around the same time that Sarah was super sick too. So I think there was something going around. So
yeah, it was pussitis. No,
I don't know. I would tell her the same thing.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get this up here now, guys. Let's talk giveaway very quickly because I don't want to forget. Once we get into the madness of this evening's blind flight, I'm gonna forget about everything. Is there somebody in the house who could keep track of giveaways? Let me know in the chat. I know Amy's in here. I hate to make you do that, Amy, because you also sent the blind flight. But, if that ends up being the case, let me know if you're cool with that. But tonight's giveaway, everybody, I've talked a lot about this bottle. And a lot of people are talking about it right now. I've got a bunch of them. This is a store pick in particular from Gaslight Wine and Spirits. That's funny. I hate when people talk about being gaslighted.
I'm so gaslit.
I hate that word so much, even though it's like, it's in vogue right now. But guys, every $5 in super chats gets you an entry to win this bottle of Lucky 7 14 year, the proprietor, 132 proof, ridiculous bottle. This and then the barrel that I've been talking about for a couple weeks now. These are both epic freaking barrels. So this is a store pick. Secondary on these, I'm sure, is going to go way, way up. But I hope you get this and I hope you drink it because it's amazing stuff. So that's going to be the giveaway for tonight for those super chats. Thanks, Amy. I see you got that. All right, Trev, I'm going to say hey to a few people, man, and then we're going to get going on this. So, guys, we're doing this blind flight from Amy. I'll tell you about the rules in just a second. J Max, let's go. Cheers to that. Got Audio Junkie. Hey, Cameron, are you going to be casual or short and tie? Well, I'm always short, and I'm not wearing a tie, and I am casual tonight. So there's that. What is up?
He also has no pants on.
I don't have any pants on. No, I do. Dude, I was playing Harry Potter. Like we're doing the live soundtrack to the film.
What?
So they take all the music out of it and the orchestra plays the score and the conductor has like a visual click track on the movie screen in front of him on his little stand.
That sounds awesome.
And then the movie is projected above. So I'm playing like all the Glockenspiel melodies, this week. That's my job.
Telling me is the movie's playing, but with no. So it's the regular movie with no music, and you guys are the live music to the movie.
Yeah, and like live music, and then all the sound effects too. The only thing, obviously, is like the dialogue is still in the movie. But dude, it's cool. It's a lot of fun, and it's cool to play stuff that Like we're doing the same thing for Star Wars: Empire Strikes Back in May. So they're a lot of fun.
That sounds freaking awesome.
What's up, JG? David Bass. Of course, Amy's in here. Daniel P. did the time zone conversion correctly. That's good. I'm glad you're here, man. And yes, I saw your comment down here. Did you pull the trigger on a Redbreast 27? Don't tell my wife. But yes, I did.
Oh, I'm about to start yelling.
There's, yes. Don't. She's not in the house, so we're good. That's the only reason I brought this out.
If she walks into the studio, the first thing I'm going to say, "Hey, Gambot Redbreast 27."
I'm going to say, "Get out of here! Get out of here!" No, Daniel's the one who sent me the sample of this stuff, and it's freaking epic. So the other night, I've been wanting to get one of these, and the other night, I guess that was Tuesday, maybe, there was a show in town. Some people came from New York and played this show, and they rented some of my equipment, and they're all drummers. And so the one guy was like, I really like Redbreast. And I was like, screw it. And I went to the store and I bought a Redbreast 27 and I brought it at the end of the show and we opened it together.
That is what it took.
That's what it took. I was like, I want to be a good guy, Greg. Like, let's just do this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Jared, what's up, man? Jeff Perkins. Yeah, almost end of the week. I know. Trev's going to suck it tonight when I kick his butt.
You know, my skill, I feel like, is just going down and down. We'll see.
I know. My round is in a couple of weeks here. Gaslit. Let's go, Keith. Keith is in the house.
Oh, no.
Gaslit and triggered. That's me every day. Oh, my God. All right, guys. I'm going to skip down to the super chats because I want to get going on this flight with Trev. I'm so excited. JG, thank you for the super chat. Count me in. This is a great win. If we get enough super chats, I might open it up and do a second prize of some samples, but we'll just have to see how it goes. What is up? Tyler from Virginia. Oh, Daniel P. $20 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Amy, please make sure we count that. Daniel, thank you. Josh Embry's feeling lucky. Cheers. Fingers crossed. And David Babcock. Ogre Lounge starting with 2022. Haven't had the 22 yet. Let's get that lucky 7. All right, guys. Whew. Final drink. And then we're going to get into it. So Amy sent us 5 samples. And we don't have time limits. We're not going to go Matt Madness style because, we're just going to shoot the shit and do it kind of old school. So last year,
No, I like the old school.
I like the old school too.
Less stressful.
The time limit, if it's not Matt Madness, like when I did it with Jason last week, I mean, thankfully we had the rock music playing in the background, like he pipes the rock music in from StreamYard, but like otherwise it's just dead space because you're just like sniffing. So 4 different questions for each one, 1 point for each correct answer. Distillery and bottle guess is question 1. Age is question 2. Proof within 5 points is question 3. And price within $10, which is going to be the real biatch, is question 4. And then I have cards to show the chat of all of the things that we are drinking. And Trev and I will turn our heads. And Amy kicked butt on this. She showed me the correct orientation of the cards and everything to show you guys. So that's awesome.
What are the 5 things again?
So, I guess I could pin this to the top.
I was just going to write them down so I knew. So
we're going to do distillery and bottle guess together.
Okay, together.
So I guess each one of those could be a half point.
Dude, that's hard for
that's real hard for 1 point.
Whatever.
Age is question 2. And why don't we say within 2 years? Let's do that. For a point?
No. Got to be right on, dude.
Just right on it?
You got to think. If the age, like that, you've got to be right on it.
Yes. All right.
The only thing the only way I could see it being within 2 years is if for whatever reason it's an age range, like it's between 6 to 8.
Yeah.
Like if the bottle doesn't have a specific age statement, but it's rumored to be 6 to 8, then that's how I could see it. I would accept, 6, 7, or 8.
All right. So age right on the money is question 2. Then question 3 will be proof within 5 points. So Amy was nice and gave us a range on that.
Thank God.
And then price within $10.
Okay, I hate that question so much.
Let's go MSRP on that, of course.
Yeah.
It would be funny though to try to think about like if a particular bottle has a secondary value, it's like give MSRP and secondary. That would be really hard. And then the last instruction is have fun. And as Keith says here, how soon until this stream goes off the tracks? Give it 15 minutes of having fun before that happens. All right. All right, guys. J Max, thank you for the super chat. $20 super chat. That is awesome. 7 is a lucky number. Good luck to you both. Thank you. And the clue was, don't overthink it.
You know what? Everyone always tells me that, and guess what I still do? When I stop overthinking, I'm still overthinking.
Yeah.
Because then I start analyzing, okay, I have to make it simple. And then I start overthinking, okay, I need to simplify this. And then I still screw up.
Yeah. God, dude.
Whatever.
I'm not ready for Matt Madness.
Yeah, you
honestly.
are. You don't have to be good at all. It's pure luck.
It's kind of luck.
It's a lot of luck. You can get one question right by pure luck, and you are in the lead.
That's true.
Nowhere. So it doesn't matter if you know it or not. If you guess the right thing, then you're good.
Yeah. Oh my God, John. My money's on Kira winning this blind.
You know what?
Oh. I'm up against her next.
Yeah, she's gonna win.
And Clifton, I know. She's going all the way. Oh my gosh. Tyler is boxing up all the bourbon for a move and now drinking cheap. Yeah. I have not had to move yet with my collection. I've done all of my whiskey collecting in this house, and I'm very nervous for when that day comes. Does not sound fun. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's get into it, Trev. So I'm going to pour glass A.
Yeah, Keith wants to know, do we have the samples in the correct order? So yeah, I'm pouring one at a time.
Yeah, we got this.
Into glass A.
Look, Amy put this together, and Amy is a seasoned pro. All right, I'm gonna just pour it all.
She's too good at this.
And her packaging. Let's just talk about her packaging. It was very. I mean, it was actually even a nice box. It was all sat right in here. All the samples were like this. I mean, very official. So it's better than my saran wrap and saran wrap and spitballs holding everything together. All right. Glass A. Yes. J Max.
I'm already overthinking it by thinking, don't overthink this.
I know, me too. All right, man. So let's get to it then. No time limit. Let's just get into it. And we can talk about it a little bit, I guess.
I know what this is. I know that
I do too. I think I do too. Is it lit?
Are you know exactly drinking it?
I think so, man.
What were you drinking before this?
Maybe not, though.
You didn't even tell me what you were drinking before this, did you?
Yes, I did. I told everybody what I was drinking before this.
Oh, yeah. I remember. we were talking about the Blantons.
Keith, I've got it set up for you guys, so I hope that you see it left to right, and I'm looking at it backwards so that hopefully it looks correct to you guys. Yeah, but maybe Trev's not thinking of the viewer experience.
Well, you know what? Do you want me to come this way? Here we go. I'm switching it up. Well, I was about to move every glass instead of moving the samples.
Empty glasses?
Yeah. As if I had already poured them all.
All right, Trev, hide your eyes. I got to show the card for glass A.
All right. I'm looking down. I switched them. I'm looking down.
All right, here we go, guys. This is glass A. If Trev peaks, tell me. Then we can go negative 2 points or something. I don't know. All right, so this is glass A. There we go.
Is it gone?
All right, man. It's gone. Keith said it was 5 minutes.
Well, now look, Keith. I'm coming. I'm this way, glass A. I don't have to reach over here.
All right. So we don't really have a nosing and a palate round. So this is just kind of however it goes, man.
Man, honestly, everyone knows what this bottle was, but the joke was it being Eagle Rare.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I'm now you're trying to put that in my head as if this is Eagle Rare, and I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either. But dude, right away you were like, I know this distillery. It's like
there was just one note that I smelled and was like,
yeah,
what it is. But now I'm overthinking it.
Mr. Wilson says practice makes perfect. In most cases, maybe. Thank you for the super chat.
Except for in Matt Madness. I don't think any amount of practice is going to help you at all.
Jason's going hard, dude.
I know, but I'm telling you, with the time limit and the songs, it's just I don't know.
Dude, the songs, I'm going to take my earphones out when those start playing. I think I'm going to just...
Practice might help you a little bit, but I'm telling you what's going to help everyone in this competition the most is luck. Getting one guess that you weren't sure about, getting it right, and then there you go. You win.
Yeah, you get a 5-pointer, and that's... Dan Like, dude, was hitting. He was hitting. I don't know if you saw that stream. I just caught the end of it.
I was on vacation, so no internet.
Dude, that's nice. Where did you go again? You were like hiking, right?
We were in Zion.
Okay.
So the only time I would have random reception, and then we'd get back at night. And if we were in the hotel is when I would have internet. But I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to check internet. I'm just going to assume that I don't have internet here and just have a complete freaking getaway. So
I bet it was nice, dude. I bet that was really nice. Man, this is a tricky one.
I think I might have a distillery I want to go with, but
the proof point is kind of throwing me as I think about what it could be.
That's what's throwing me off too.
You know what I mean?
Like I'm thinking of the distillery that I'm thinking it is, and then I'm thinking of the proof point. Now I'm like, that could only be like one bottle, or maybe one or two, maybe. And I don't know. I don't remember them tasting like that.
Okay, we might be on the same page here, man. Let me show them the card one more time. Just keep your head down. All right. Just a reminder, Glass A, this is what we got going on that's confusing us right now. All right, here we go. Yeah, Keith, we are practicing our excuses right now.
You know what? You got to have the excuses. I mean, I lost. I'm salty.
How bad did you lose? I actually didn't tune in. I'm sorry. I've been kind of spotty.
It was like 13 to 14 to 15.
Oh my God.
Yeah, something like that. We were all within one of each other. So, and again, I think all of us should have, in theory, had way more points because our blind was totally set up for us.
Really?
We all blew it. We blew it so hard. So the only points I feel like we got is just kind of luck, or at least me.
Oh,
shoot.
Oh, Andrew Kelly. So this is something I didn't know. You didn't just lose. You lost with two makers, really?
Yeah.
No.
There were two makers and then two 1792 bottles. He put their favorite 1792 bottles and then two Maker's Mark bottles. And I'm telling you, dude, it was like when you're in that, there's no way that I thought any of those was Makers. And even going back to them, I'm like, I would have never guessed that. Even tasting them side by side, wouldn't have said it.
Jeez. Well, dude, this one, I'm going to go with my gut on this. I think I'm going to go with my gut and just freaking wing it. Although age, I don't know that this bottle is age stated.
That's what I was about to say.
Mm-hmm. The bottle that I think it is.
Dude, I'm just trying not to overthink it, so therefore I'm just gonna have to go with my first guess.
Uh-huh.
What if this
Eagle Rare?
What if this is freaking Eagle Rare, dude?
It'd be a spicy Eagle Rare pick. You know what I mean? Because, well, dude.
I could talk myself into this being Eagle Rare. I'm telling you.
Me too.
This got to be an Eagle Rare store pick. And I'm just saying that because both of us are. My other answer is not even the same distillery. I'm not going to tell you what my other answers are, but it's a totally different distillery. That's why I'm telling you.
All right. I'm going with my gut on this.
Hold on.
Age, I don't know, man. I guess I'll just say this. So we're going to reveal at the end, right? Is that the plan? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get it up to the camera to see the. Oh, there it is. The color.
Yeah, it is a dark color.
Dude.
I know, man. I like this old school blind format, though. It's like it gives you time to really mentally wreck yourself, you know?
And literally dig yourself into a very deep hole.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh, Amy says that you lost your job as the Arkansas Maker's Mark ambassador. Sad.
Nope. That Trevor, the Maker's Mark guy, he didn't see that video. We're good. I'm not telling him that it exists.
JG went to a Maker's tasting last night. I don't know. I've been getting more into Makers, I think.
You're a Maker's hater, aren't you?
I'm kind of a Maker's hater.
That's fine.
A little bit.
It's okay to be wrong. Like, no one cares.
All right, dude. I'm gonna just lock in my Glass A answers.
I am. I think I am too. I am gonna write my original answers down, just so.
Yeah,
I will tell you both.
Yeah.
Which I really don't think that's what it is. The more I'm going back to it, but what I'm going with, I also have qualms about. So, I feel like we'll have a good discussion with that one.
I think so.
Distillery bottle. Okay, I got that. Proof, age. Okay, price. What's the price of that bottle?
Probably too much if it's from this place.
I think we have the same bottle.
I think we might.
We're going to have to debate with. I feel like maybe we're going to have to talk about some of the prices.
Yeah, well, maybe. Guys, quick reminder for those of you hanging out tonight, hit that like button, please, if you wouldn't mind. All that good YouTube stuff. I know there's no description in the video, and I didn't have time to make tags, so good luck getting the video out there right now as we're live. But the giveaway tonight is this Lucky 7 14-year single barrel. I'm not saying it tastes like King of Kentucky. Abandoned Bourbon just did a video about that, but it's really good. I mean, this is probably my whiskey of the year so far, these releases. So
I've heard really good things. All I've heard about Lucky 7 is that it's good. Is it sourced? Like, are they sourcing from?
Yeah. This, I mean, they don't say. There's no indication of like what part of Kentucky it's from.
It just says Kentucky.
Just says Kentucky, and they don't give a mash bill. But age-wise, it would make sense that this is Barton. A lot of people are saying it's Barton. If you taste it, though, man, this does not taste even a little bit like Barton. Besides, I like Barton too, but it's not crazy oaky. Like some of the Sam Houston stuff is really oaky. This is like Heaven Hill sweet oak. It tastes like an aged Heaven Hill product with some Barton red fruit. I don't know, man.
Well, shoot, maybe it's from Heaven Hill.
It could. Okay. Someone in the industry who shall remain unnamed has said it's Heaven Hill. But I don't know. The fact that no one else is saying that makes me go I don't know.
But maybe the last thing I'll say about, and this applies to everything in bourbon, if someone says something and they say I know that's what this is,
Mm-hmm.
I always believe at least a little bit of it. How do they know that? That means they heard it from someone who's probably in much more powerful position.
Right. Because I mean, I just say, I don't know. Like, that's my answer is I don't know, but here are the two things I've heard, and here's the kind of person I've heard it from. Now, the thing is, dude, I've never seen Barton at 132 proof.
That is true.
Like,
that's more. I feel like that's more of like a Heaven Hill proof.
Exactly. So, I don't know. These could be barrels on really high floors or something. Who
All
knows?
of those masters. Wait, no, that's Woodford.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Barton's like 120, 124. Yeah. And like, and 1792 foolproof is 125,
Yeah.
But of this age, the stuff that's coming out into the market, we don't really see that proof. So I don't know, but it tastes freaking good. Thank you, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Amy, you don't need to put her in the giveaway. But thank you, Mom. She's borrowing my car right now because it's more gas efficient. So
I don't want in the drawing.
I got the old beater right now in the driveway. Let's party for Heaven Hill, says Whiskey Nose. Thank you for the super chat. And David Babcock jumping now to High West double rye and peated Scotch barrels. I don't know if that would be better or worse than Campfire.
Double rye and peated. I feel like it would be better because I feel like it would just be a little bit of peat.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a hint.
Yeah. Black Star says those Gaslight Lucky 7 picks are amazing. That's this exact pick. Yes, it's silly. It's a little less spicy than the other barrel I have. It's more vanilla sweet, which I like. That's a good point.
I really like all the Barton sourced things. They're all freaking 100. They're way low.
Even like Blue Run 14 and 13 are proof down. They're not labeled cast strength. So that's a good point. Maybe all of it's crazy high proof and we just don't know it.
You heard it here first. It's Heaven Hill.
Oh, we're just going to start saying it. No, I'm just going to go around and say, dude, it's Michter's.
I know a guy at Heaven Hill. He told me.
Yeah, there we go. You know Jeff from Heaven Hill?
Jeff.
Yeah.
Don't worry. He works in the back. It's true.
Jeff,
don't call and ask for him either.
Yeah, don't do it, man. Oh man. All right.
I poured Glass B and let it open up a little bit. I'm ready.
Dang, dude. We'll get to it. I'm going to show the folks what it is. And guys, if you can't see this, let me know and I will hold it up longer. But I'm not sure my camera is going to focus on it very well if I hold it closer to the camera because we all know how my camera likes to focus.
Ooh.
All right.
Good.
Here we go. I'm going to show them now. Sorry, I wasn't before. Boom.
Whatever you're showing them smells good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So, guys, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Someone let me know if you can see this all right.
I like this better than A by about tenfold.
Really?
All right. I like A. This is just right up my alley.
All right, you're good, man.
You should see how long I would just like stare at the ground.
I should just wait. Dude, this is a hot.
Yeah, it's a spicy meatball.
Hey. Oh, goodness.
Good. I don't know what to describe this as other than I love everything this has to offer.
I am with you on that. Lido, dude, thank you so much. Amy, please make sure we get Lido in there. But holy crap, thank you so much, man. That is really freaking generous of you.
He's feeling lucky.
He's feeling lucky. Oh, okay, this thing is really opening up now, man.
Yeah, this is a hitter. Or shoot, I don't know what it is.
Woo.
I hope
dude, this is like
something easy to get.
Damn.
I hope it's something back here.
This is like molasses. Like it's like molasses and like real spicy chocolate and dang. Okay, this is pretty epic.
This is not Heaven Hill.
No, I don't think so.
I like it too much.
Dude, there's so much vanilla. Actually, I could see this being Heaven Hill.
This ain't Heaven Hill, dude. There's no Heaven Hill on existence I like this much.
Dude, this could be Heaven Hill. If I were you, I would say it's Heaven Hill.
You're trying to screw with me. I'm just telling you the truth. You know, I'm an honest guy. I'm not going to lead you astray, Cam. I
know. Dude, speaking of honesty, this has nothing to do with honesty, but I'm going to be in... I'm going to be in Memphis in 3 weeks, man. I got to... Yeah, the 23rd. I'm at the University of Memphis doing that residency that weekend. So
in April?
Yeah, April 23rd. I'll probably be in town the 22nd and the 24th also.
Hey, I'll drive out there. It's only like 2 hours.
You could drive out, man. I don't know. Or I could drive your way at the end of
Either
this
way.
Thing.
Weird.
You know? Dude, it would be pretty cool to. I mean, I don't know what you do on Sundays. If we did a Sunday live stream, that would be pretty cool.
You would come here on a Sunday. We'll live stream from here.
That would be freaking awesome, man. Because I've got nowhere to be until the following Wednesday. I'm not saying I'm going to stay there for 4 days, but I just mean I can take that detour.
Sleep right over there, dude. I'll give you a pillow and a blankie.
You know, I can't say no to a pillow and a blanket.
No, dude, I do nothing on Sundays, so it's perfect.
Dude, the fact that you're saying this is not Heaven Hill,
I don't know. The more I'm smelling it, the more it's changing into like something totally different than my initial impressions. It's getting a little bit of that caramelized peanuttiness. So I don't know. Yeah. I haven't even tasted it yet, so.
Yeah.
That very well might be Heaven Hill.
Oh, it just kind of fell off. Oh, it just totally fell off. I know exactly what this is.
I don't.
I think I do, man.
I'm still debating between if this is Heaven Hill or something like freaking Jim Beam or something.
Yeah, the Beam. It could be Beam.
I will say now, it's gone.
What is? Like the...
Well, I don't know.
It actually kind of came back.
There's a remnant in the very back of like almost like a peanut butter or something.
It's definitely not Heaven Hill.
I think you're thinking it's Heaven Hill. I don't know what this is, so you guess whatever you want. You can't sway me one way or the other.
Oh, dude, I am going to nail this shit. I'm telling you right now.
I hope so.
Dude, I think I am. Although I don't know. Okay, guys, thank you for the super chats. Dave R is in the house. Cheers. Thank you so much, man. And Toshibe coming in. I've been looking for the lucky 7, 14 year for a minute. Great reason to support your channel with the super chat in addition to the obviously great content. Thank you so much. Heck yeah. Got some full reviews on the way. Finally. I just had a big show this past weekend, and all that craziness is over. My basement looks like a bomb went off because I finally unloaded the U-Haul back into the basement, but it's a lot of fun. Let me show you guys again what's going on in Glass B. Just a little
reminder.
Did you
already write down a distillery?
Yes.
That might be Heaven Hill, dude.
Dude, there's no way this is Heaven Hill. All right, I'm gonna hold this card up.
I just don't know what it could be, though.
All right, guys, this is Glass B. All right, we're good.
You good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've been chilling for a while.
I might have a crazy guess because I looked back at a bottle.
Uh-huh.
I can't give you any more details other than that. We can talk about it once our answers are locked in, but shoot.
Yeah. It's a little bitter. This one's a little bitter. I think.
I know what it is. I got the bottle and everything.
Really? Do you have the batch?
the same batch. I'm going to go all the way to the batch.
All right.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Dude, I might way overestimate what this is.
Here's the thing. Here is the thing. Because now I'm getting back in my head.
Uh-huh.
Age statement.
Yeah.
Is that question throws me off because I feel like if you ask me what's the age, that tells me that these all have ages. But do they or do they not? They can.
I don't think the first one did. I mean, the first one, if it's what I think it is, I don't think it has an age statement to it.
Okay. Can't wait for you to hear my answer.
I know you said Eagle Rare, dude. I know you did.
No, I didn't.
You went with your first guess, and I should have probably also. Keith Schmidt, famous last words.
Here's my problem though, is that little things like that, like the age, start getting in my head, and then I start looking at, well, could it be this bottle because it does have an age statement, and then my mind just tries to make it fit.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: are these answers final, or once we go through them all, can we go and change them?
I think we should make them final. I think okay. Let's say that it's final, and let's take the next 2 minutes if you want to go back to Glass A. But let's just like lock them in as we go, because I think that's going to be more.
I say we do. Whoa! Why did his vote? I say at the end, if you want to change them, write them down, but it doesn't count. Just write down what you think. That way we can see if you were onto something.
Uh-huh.
And if you changed it to that, and then you know, doesn't count at all, but just so we have it written down and we know, like, man, I really thought it was that, maybe.
Uh-huh. Let me get to the chat real quick. David Babcock, this cigar blend, I mentioned earlier that some guys came in from New York, played a show on Tuesday night, and I bought this Redbreast 27 on a whim, and I shared it. The other one I shared because we were all drummers. This is batch 71, which is the 12 drummers drumming batch of cigar blend. And I know I'm a little biased, but it's like probably my favorite batch that I have opened. It's batch 71, like I said. Let me keep going. Tom, thank you so much, man. Yeah, having Trev on is the most fun I ever have in whiskey too.
What's up, Tom?
And Daniel, yeah, I have 4 open batches right now, and I think I have 2 in my basement closed. So I stocked up on that crap. And it ain't crap. Although also Nancy Fraley is going to be on next week, everybody, next Thursday night. So I'm excited for that. Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of truth in the comments. Yeah, that was one of them. Trev, sounds like a lot of overthinking.
Yeah. And Jeff, I didn't thank you for your super chat, man. Thank you so much. And yes, a blind is in order. I have 3 different barrels of this stuff. So I know what I think is the best one. It's actually really a tie, but I want to do a blind.
Johnny also said Trev's mind is his own worst enemy. Yeah, I get up in here and I overanalyze everything. I can't help it. That's just how I am. I have my answers locked in.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right.
I like that we're doing this because usually if I do a blind, then I will write down like my initial guess, and then I start going back through them, and then I end up changing freaking majority of my answers.
Yeah.
So this is Matt Madness-esque in the sense of it's done.
You wrote it. Yeah.
It's done.
Whoa, dude.
That's a dark son of a gun.
But smell it.
Ooh.
Oh, God. I think I know what this is. Hang on.
Oh, I'm sure you do. That's what you said about all of them.
Oh, dude. It smells so familiar. Let me show everybody the card.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Here's card number.
Familiar.
Glass Glass
And it's
C, cart.
dark.
It is really freaking dark, man.
But it's so like vanilla, like it's like sweetness.
Yeah. All right, you're good, man.
Spicy, little proof, maybe. Because I don't know. Okay. I don't know what you've been saying about proofs, but
there's a distillery in Ohio that does a blend of barrel proof young bourbon and port wine. They blend the port wine into it. This smells like that. I don't think there's any way Amy has a bottle of that, so I don't think that's what it is. But dude,
I do love me some port finished bourbon.
Dude, I think this is port finished. Actually, I think this is sherry finished.
Really?
I think you should say it's sherry finished.
I don't know if I would say this is finished at all.
Really?
I'm struggling. My problem, though, I don't know. It is
kind of smelled like a dryer sheet.
What do you do? What?
It kind of smells like a dryer sheet.
You have COVID, dude.
I just smelled pretzels and dryer sheet. I don't know what's wrong with me, man.
It might. No, that can't be finished. Can it? I'm holding up to different lights. I don't know. I haven't tasted it yet.
Dude, it's... Come on, man. Look at the color. That's so finished. Jesus Christ, Keith. Keith is going in.
I've already lost. Like, I'm out.
This blind was supposed to happen before Trev got out.
I'm done.
He's out.
You're next.
I know, man. Oh, what's up, Anthony Lamacchia?
Your days are over.
Dude, this is a name I have not seen in a very long time. So Anthony Lamacchia, once upon a time back in like 2013 to 16, I taught him on a drum line here in Columbus. And since, he's probably out of college at this point, I would imagine. So
yeah, I think he's the new drummer for Metallica.
What?
Yeah. That's where I've seen that name. Is that him in the picture?
That's him.
I figured it. It almost reminded me of like. I'm not even going to go there. He looks like some guy on a TV show. I thought that was just some photo of a famous guy.
Right. That kind of looks like a photo. Yeah, like a generic, like on E News or something.
I think that's a movie. But then I saw a drumstick.
It kind of looks like a movie. These are all good things, by the way, Anthony.
He looks like the guy from Back from the Future or something. He looks like that guy.
I guess.
Is that who I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Ferris Bueller. No.
I don't know.
Anthony, you need to tell us who you really are.
That's funny. Dude, good to see you. So do a blind with $25 or less bottles just for the heck of it. I do need to do some more stuff along those lines. I'll just tell you right now, buy Cooper's Craft 100. Not regular Cooper's Craft. Cooper's Craft 100.
I saw someone post a photo.
Yes.
You saw that same photo?
Yeah, and everyone like railed on him.
He was like, I've heard everyone talking such good about this, and it's terrible. And I'm like, that's literally the wrong bottle.
Yeah, you got the wrong
dude.
I'm the wrong one.
I'm sure you are mad about that bottle. You got the wrong one.
Yeah. Dude, what is this whiskey?
I really don't. I keep looking back as if I'm going to know.
I just tasted it. I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
This is fantastic, dude.
It's really sweet. Anyways, Chris Embry, thank you for the super chat, man. Tried a Lucky 7 14-year last night, and it really is something special. I'm going to hype these into the ground. And cheers, Hendo. Thanks for jumping in here, man. Thanks for the super chat. And David Bass as well. Cam and Trev live in Memphis would be epic. Live from Trev's.
We're going to be live from
Ward.
Here. No, I'm not there anymore.
Oh, really?
I'm like 2 minutes from it.
Oh, okay.
They're the same.
Oh, JG says Michael J. Fox. That might be a good call out for Anthony's photo.
Like, he just reminds me of someone I thought that was a famous person.
Here we go. Keith says you guys would lose movie trivia too.
Look, unless it's Forrest Gump trivia, Keith, bring it on. Otherwise, do not ever have me on your team for any amount of trivia.
Dude, okay. This might not be finished.
I have no clue. I don't even know where to begin with, like, distillery and bottle. I don't know.
I think I know the distillery, and I think that's about all I know.
It's so good.
I don't think it's expensive, dude.
If this is not expensive, this is about to blow the world's minds.
Yeah. What is happening in the chat? Hang on. J Max says there's a 0% chance we can read anything on that card that far away. I'll hold it closer next time then, and see if we can see it a little bit better.
J Max is over there like,
damn it. Magnifying glass, bifocals.
He's getting like a telescope. Oh, there it is.
Dude, I can you imagine just telescoping at your phone or something? Oh my God.
Good thing I keep one of those right over here.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
dude,
God.
Andrew Kelly is like yelling at us.
Okay, new strategy. Everybody in the chat just berate us the entire time. That's the new goal.
I'm telling you, if you guys are watching this and you're like, dude, they're freaking idiots, I'm gonna send you a flight of just the most random crap in I challenge you.
Yeah, right.
Because it's so hard. Like, when it's random like this, you have no idea. You know that you really like it, but you don't know it enough.
Dude, I think I know what this is, and I am kind of laughing now at myself. Why did it smell so like port finish at the beginning, though? You know what I mean? Am I going crazy? No, dude. I'm locking that in.
I don't even know where to begin. I'm looking around to get help. I can't even look at something and say, yep, it tastes like that.
Oh, I just drank the wrong glass.
I don't even have a clue. I'm so focused on the freaking who makes this.
Yeah. Dude, all right, Keith. Keith is going in. I've been berating you two for months. We're laughing at you too, Cam.
Thank God.
Okay. We need to send Keith a blind and bring him on and just destroy him.
I will not let up the whole time.
We need to do it.
I'm going to make stuff up. I'm going to Google mean things to say, and I'm just going to read every one of them.
All right, let me get to some of these things. Roy says you guys need to start up a whiskey club, drums, and a wrench.
Hey, except for only one of us here plays the drums.
That's that guy. That guy. I just play the ting ting.
He plays the triangle that's above a drum set.
Dude, I play some goofy gigs. I'll tell you that much. Yesterday, we did educational concerts, and I played triangle and drum set. Literally. It's like one piece I'm playing triangle, and the next I'm playing like Best of the Beatles or some shit, you know? Okay, 21090, what is up? Can't wait to do Amy's blind she sent us to do with Marty from Whiskey Nose. We will butcher it. Amy is oftentimes tricky but simplistic, and that's what I'm trying to like not overthink about this. Like I think she keeps it simple, and that's what's so tricky about it.
I'm overthinking it. Is that Todd?
Yeah, I don't know if that's I
just want to tell you I want to rub your head. And you take that however you want to, Todd.
He's gonna smack you in the face. Is what he's gonna do. Little cultural moment. The slap heard around the world. My phone is overheating and about to explode with all the sexy on the screen. By the way, Cameron looks like the Winter Soldier. I don't know, man. I don't know. All the sexy's coming from that side of the screen, right over there.
Oh, I looked at the wrong way.
You look like who? Like there's a third person off screen.
Oh, hey.
All right. Oh wow,
dude.
God, I'm behind.
Dang it.
All right, glass 3 is killing me.
I'm gonna have to just lock something in because at this point, I got to be realistic with myself. I'm not gonna figure it out.
What is this high of proof from this company? That's my question.
See, you say that, and I don't even know what company. I want to guess. It's the highest proof by so far.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. And
I don't even know. I don't know why I keep looking around here.
All right. Proof. I don't know. Price. I don't know. All right. I'm just gonna lock that in, man.
Let me get a proof at least.
Yeah. While you do that, let me catch up here. Anthony says $50 says, oh, well,
no
I know
way.
It's not. No, it's not that at all. But
Anthony, deal. Thanks for the $50.
David Babcock says Ogre Lounge now in a bottle 3, a Bull Run 7-year single malt 22. Ooh, and a Madeira cask. Ooh, Trev would love it.
Those Bull Runs are money.
Yeah. Win S, long time lurker, first time super chat. Thank you. Loving the content. By the way, suck it, Trev. I believe you spelled "suck it" wrong.
He literally just told me to suck it,
just with a hard CH or CK. Damn it.
That's the thing. Win. For one, win. Like, I don't think I've
said.
Here.
Sorry.
I don't know if maybe I've seen win in my chat, but I'm saying like the way that he just goes straight to suck it, Trev, nerd. He definitely.
I mean, that's so aggressive. That's just hits you right.
I don't
right
recognize
there.
the photo though with him and Colonel Sanders or. But man, he told me to suck it. When you tell me to suck it, it's like that's a term of endearment.
Yeah,
suck it is like, dude, I hate you. Suck it, dude. Man,
God.
I don't even. I'm gonna have to just pull something out of my butt, like a total guess.
Jeff, it is all about the glockenspiel. All I'm playing this week for the Harry Potter movie is glockenspiel and snare drum and a little djembe. So,
gosh dang it.
Stanley says, "Oh, Stanley, I love that picture, dude. That's hilarious. That's metal AF. As long as it's not Makers, Trev should be okay on this blind. Well, we got 2 more, so
that very well could be Makers, and I'm screwing this up. Is that freaking Makers?
Oh, dude, I was really on the Brown Foreman train on this. I'm going to be honest with you. I shouldn't say that out loud, but now everything just went to the wind.
He literally said the word Makers, and I'm like, dude, that's I almost said exactly what I was about to write down.
Dude, that's why it smelled finished.
That's got to be what it is, dude.
Oh, Wags with the freaking Wags. Don't, if it's Makers and he saw that it was Makers and he just spoiled it for us by anti-spoiling it for us, I'm going to be pissed.
No, I'm going to be happy.
Dude, this is not Makers.
No. Cam, you want to know why I think it is Makers? And I hope it is. I really hope it is because I
Nope.
literally was on the idea that this was Woodford double oaked, but then I was like, that's way too high of proof.
Yeah, it is way
What
too high.
else puts off that vibe to me? Makers.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something finished about it, man. And the color makes no sense with what I'm tasting. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, look at people. I don't know if Johnny's screwing with us or if he's just trying to throw us off.
well, he's been saying go with your gut on all of this, I think.
Yep.
Dude. I'm going with my gut, Trev.
No, I am too, and to me it all makes sense now that I just had this revelation. Why my first thought was, man, this is so vanilla forward. Means it's got to be a freaking.
Oh, it is kind of vanilla.
I'm locking in an answer.
I'm gonna be pissed at myself for this one. That is not Makers. That is not Makers.
Whatever you say, brother.
No, Black Star, dude. You two are killing this MGP flight.
Dale, shut up.
Oh God,
Dale's screwing with us,
dude. I'm gonna turn around and look here because I am still a little confused because I'm an idiot.
I've literally just talked to myself that this is a Maker's Mark, and that's what I'm going with. I'm just
No,
going to tell the audience right now. I
No,
don't.
you did it.
For one, I have no other option. I didn't know what I was going to guess anyway.
Oh, Dean, dude, batch 73 is the batch that I so desperately want. It's like, what is it called? The Return of the Dark one. Oh my God, I want that batch so bad. If I see one on secondary 400 or under, I know, kill me, but I'm going to buy it. I really want that batch. Oh, jealous. Wynn says, normally a playback watcher, as normally can't watch the lives. Got to go hard in the paint for the first one, Trev. Cheers, great live streams when y'all team up. Awesome.
All right. Okay. There we go. Well, Wynn,
Also, you got another hard suck. A hard
Dean literally just said, suck it.
You got a hard CK on that one, too.
Suck it.
Damn. All right, I'm going to lock my answer in on that. I'm going to go to 4 now, I guess. But, geez, that one was a hard glass, man.
I'm just, dude.
That's what she said.
The problem is, like, I'm going to go all in on this. And when we hear what it is, I'll be like, oh, obviously. But
yeah,
in the moment, that's hard. It's very difficult.
That is hard. I'm going to go down the line since we can't mess with the first 3. I'm going to go down the line and smell them.
You're smelling all of them?
I'm just kind of going down the line just to, since I'm not going to change anything.
A and B, you mean?
Yeah. All right.
I thought you meant I'm going to go down the line and smell D and E.
No.
And I was like, what?
I would never smell the D.
Don't.
I know. It's a little overused. Sorry. You know, the D. Anyways, what's going on here? DC, what would you consider a prominent weeder note? I get a honey type of funk that comes through. What do you think, man?
When I get, like, on the makers, to me, like, makers specifically, is I get that super vanilla. I imagine some sort of one of those little caramel squares and then some sort of vanilla candy, and you melt them together. That's what I picture. Man, almost to me, almost like Woodford double oaked weeder version. You made it a wheat, and that's like a makers to me, and that's what I was getting. I was getting those type of notes on this, like a double oak or something.
Yeah, I can never characterize the makers thing. I really cannot describe what that wheat thing smells like to me, and it's only Maker's wheat that does that to me. It's no other kind of wheat. Dude, Glass D smells unbelievably good to me. I haven't tasted it yet.
It just seems too. I'm going to show the D. I'm still thinking about C. I have it right here.
Okay.
Again, beautiful color.
Dude, D smells insane. Oh my God.
Show the people while we go down to smell it.
All right. Here's D. Here is the D. And I'll hold it here. And now let me cover my face up and hopefully my camera will focus on this. Let me know if it does, everybody.
Get your telescopes out, people.
Let me know if that focuses. All right. Give me something. Somebody in the chat. All right, we're good, Trev. Dude, Glass D smells insane.
Man, I don't feel good about this flight at all.
Dude, this is a dusty or something.
It's got that. It's some kind of quality. It's
There's
either
like a butterscotch
or something aged.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude, that smells really good. Now, Amy has sent me one like semi-dusty bottle. I don't think that's what this is. Like she sent me a sample of it before. It could be that, but this is really nice.
I'm telling you, I keep wanting to just talk with you, Cam.
I know, man. Look what Daniel said. Yep, I could read Dickel single barrel.
If that's Dickel, I sure hope so, because that's going to prove to the world that Dickel can be good.
Yeah, I want more Dickel if this is Dickel.
I'm telling you, right? I'm not telling you anything, Kim.
Oh man, that smells freaking good. I'm getting a ton of orange on this, man. I don't know if you're like, the more I'm smelling this. Oh my gosh.
I have a guess. I already wrote it all down.
Really?
Yeah, I don't own this bottle.
I'm less convinced that it's a dusty net. Don't look.
Well, that's just my guess. You're going on the whim that I just know exactly what this is.
Dude, that's really nice.
What does Amy have?
It's bad enough when someone gives you something from your own collection and you're like trying to narrow down what you have in your head, but to try to think about what someone else has. Good luck.
The proof on stuff like this bottle specifically throws me off.
Yeah.
Because I was just about to give you a hint. I can't even say that.
Dude, I might have a guess for this, but like right now, I hate that I'm getting in this mode. I'm not even thinking about stats. I'm thinking just bottles. And I think the problem, but the difference is when Matt gives you 30 seconds on the nose, you can't think bottle. You just got to think, like, what does that question answer that question?
Yep.
And then put it together once you get to the bottle guess round. When you have it all at once like this, you start to try to conglomerate everything into your guess.
I don't think either options are easy at all. I think the 30 seconds lets you not get in your head so much. It just goes with your gut / pure luck. Mm-hmm. In time like this, lets us sit there and analyze what could this be, and you either mark it off or check it, which could also be detrimental.
Biking Bourbon says, "Are you sure you're showing the card in the correct order?" Yes. And Amy can chime in here to let us know, but I believe so. And my samples are in the correct order. So yeah.
Trev, how do you not own this bottle?
Dude, now I'm confused.
No, I'm not.
You're not?
Unless I'm overthinking it, which I probably am.
This smells really good. Oh,
I have something else that this very well could be.
dude. I just went from like one very different thing to another very different thing on this.
You want to know what my problem is?
What's your problem?
My age and proof stay the same. My distillery has changed, or it could change.
Uh-huh. I think yeah.
Because now I'm starting to lean towards a different bottle that it very well could be. Or it could be this bottle or this bottle, which would make a totally different answer.
I'm gonna go full throttle on this guess right now. Can we agree that this is really good?
Yeah, I like this.
I really like this.
You know what I haven't? No, I didn't do the price for the last one. I was about to say, you know what I haven't been doing is keeping price.
Mm-hmm.
It was just this bottle.
Oh man, I think I want to go back and change my answer on class 3, but I can't.
You can't do it, bro.
All right, we're
going to be both totally wrong. It's okay.
This stream just got so boring. We're both just sitting here like, just thinking.
Trev, if you don't own this bottle, I am sending you one tomorrow. Like, that doesn't help me at all. And in fact, it makes it worse. Because I'm like, what bottle is just so readily available that everyone has one and that you should just have it? You know why that screws with me? What Jake said?
Why?
Because the initial answer that I wrote down, I'm like, there's no way that he would just be like, oh yeah, I'll send you one tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he's screwing with me.
Dude,
now I'm getting in my head.
If let's say the 1 in a million chance that I'm correct on guessing this bottle, the thing that's giving it away to me is the way that the oak tastes. That's I'm like keying into the way that the oak tastes on this bottle. And
I'm
that's
trying to, because it's very
it's like defining the distillery, at least what I think. You know, if I'm right, it would define the distillery and define the age of this bottle based on that oak. But I might be completely wrong.
Because it's very oaky. And that's why I'm even going with the age I'm going with. And then I'm like,
yeah. If this ends up being the bottle I think it is, I am going to go buy a freaking case of these and make this a daily because this is really good.
A daily?
Dude, this would be a daily for me. I love this. If it's like not crazy expensive is what I'm saying.
But you're thinking what this bottle is, how much, when you said a daily to you, like what are you cool with spending for a daily?
I'll spend up to like 80 on a daily. But when I say daily, I don't drink every day. And if I do drink every day, it could be anywhere between 2 pours to like, if I'm going hard, 4 or 5 pours. You know what I mean? But I don't drink that every day. But like that's what I'm willing to spend more money on a daily bottle, in my opinion. I also Trev, I don't know about you, man, but like I have only a couple of hobbies. Music is one, but it's also like my job. And my only other really big hobby is whiskey. And it's like I'm willing to spend a lot of money on whiskey. So I don't know.
Yeah, hobbies.
Like I don't have that many hobbies right now, you know?
Like my other hobby, I've already it's not like whiskey where it's a continuous investment. Mm-hmm. It's like an upfront cost and then you're good forever.
Right.
So it's like I have a lot of money into it, but I don't spend hardly any money on it now.
I think that's maybe we don't talk about that enough. Like, because how much money have I spent in the last like 2 or 3 years on whiskey? Like, it's too much money. Like if I look back on it, it's shameful, and I shouldn't have spent that much money. But then I look at it in context, and it's like, this is bad. This is enabling. But like, did it make you happy to do it? Is this something you enjoy? And how big of a part of your life is it? Like, it all kind of evens out for me in the end of all things.
Yeah,
I think. But because like my other hobby is music, and I have all my gear now. Like, if I buy new gear, it's every once in a while. But like my marimba, my vibraphone, like all the real expensive shit is like bought and paid for. So,
well, shoot, I didn't even think about the drums when I was talking to hobby. I was not even talking about the drums, but yeah, that's kind of the same thing. Like the cymbals I bought, that was a lot of money, but it's gonna last me for freaking the next 10 years,
right.
Or more, honestly.
And whiskey's weird in the sense, I mean, it's like you do consume it, but at this point, with the amount of bottles like I have in my collection that are open right now, it's like I'm not going to go through a single bottle in the next year. You know what I mean? Like, because you move around and you drink so many different things that like you're not just downing one bottle all the time. So it's just a little different way of thinking about buying it, adding it to your collection, and it's always available and accessible to you. I think. I don't know, but
I agree to that, to the point of at a certain price, I wouldn't drink it in a year. But like, your budget bottles that I just slam on a whatever, on a Friday night, and where I'm just we're going hard. We're grabbing the $20 bottle.
Yeah, man.
I'll go through 3 or 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
In a year, which is fine. But the bottles I'm spending $60, $80, $150 on, shoot, I still have my Elijah Craig 18 from 2 years ago.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's a 2-year investment on that bottle.
And the way that I know, and honestly, dude, and a lot of people say like, and again, it has to do with your financial situation, has to do with how much whiskey you own and how much money you want to spend into it. But a lot of people will not open a special bottle or like an expensive bottle unless there's an occasion. I think the occasion, in some cases, the enabler and alcoholic in me says that the occasion can be opening the bottle. It's like
the occasion is I want this right now.
It can be like, hey, my buddy's coming over. He really appreciates good whiskey. There's no occasion. It's a Thursday night in the middle of May. Let's open a William LaRue Weller. It's like that's the occasion. So I think it's just all on how you look at it. But the way that I know, Trev, that a bottle is disproportionately good is if I do this. Like, I bought this bottle like 2 weeks ago. And I never do work on bottles like this. And when I come to the end of a bottle and I go like, holy shit, I've only owned this for like 2 or 3 weeks. Like this, the Michter's 10 barrel that I have that I really like, I just like, oh my God, this bottle's gone now. And that's when I know like, all right, that was a fantastic whiskey that I couldn't keep my hands off of.
I noticed that too. There's some like just, I don't know, regular or easier to get bottles that I noticed that they're much lower than anything else. And it's just subconsciously my mind, I'm like, what do I want tonight? I'll just get this. Well, if you take a step back, you're like, holy crap, that bottle is almost gone. And I just got it. So I guess I really subconsciously want to drink that. Yeah.
You guys are killing me in the chat. Cashmere Cam. No, I'm not being bougie. Jesus Christ. I play in a symphony orchestra and I play percussion for a living.
Yeah, Cam is the bougiest guy I know.
No, I'm just saying that's not a lot of money is what I'm saying.
Okay, everyone, I didn't want to spill the beans, but, Cam, he was too embarrassed to explain this, but he actually has a show coming out on A&E called Keeping Up with Cam. Kind of the same premise of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but it's Cam and his whiskey. It's going to be awesome.
Let's do it.
No, what do you mean, let's do it? You already filmed it. It's coming out. Why do you think he was gone for 2 weeks?
Can we talk about that? No, they're telling me no. They're telling me we can't talk about it.
Oh shoot! I just broke the contract.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
What's that?
It's my producer.
Yeah, I see him right here. He's looking right at me. I have my answer for D, and I'm not changing it. Don't know how right or wrong I am.
Let me get to what does Jordan say? I've had this super chat on the screen for like 5 minutes, and I haven't even read it. Have you guys ever noticed a decline on those bottles that have been open for years?
Do you mean like a decline in quality? Like they're going bad?
So. I think so.
I'll be honest. I've had a bottle. My Elijah Craig 18's been open for 2 years, and it tastes.
Okay.
Maybe it has declined, but in my mind, when I taste it, it tastes the same as it did day one, to be honest. And it's sitting at like, a little bit left in the bottle. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's gotta, I don't know, maybe the conditions your bottles are sitting in or it just takes time, like more time than just 2 years to truly go bad.
I think so. I'm thinking about some of the bottles I've had open for that long. Like, cause some of the bottles I remember when I bought them at the beginning of the pandemic, basically. And like, that's 2 years. So, I don't really notice a decline. I mean, I think the lower proof they are, that maybe they get funkier quicker, but
maybe, that's my thing. Maybe they do go bad, but it's so gradual that you don't notice it. But like I'm saying, I have never once noticed a distinctive, whoa, this has gone bad. It's not like a bottle of wine that you've had open for 3 weeks and it's like rancid grapes. I've never, my mind has never been like, dude, this bourbon is bad. It's gone bad. It's
now I will say peated Scotch really loses peat.
But no one drinks that, so it's okay.
But that's I think where I've noticed it the most is in Scotch. I really see like I think heavily sherried Scotches get better with time, better with air. Peated loses the peat quality. But bourbon, and I've been meaning to do this. I've been meaning to buy a bottle and like pour a sample out of it when I first crack it, and then like drink it halfway and let it sit for like 2 years, and then compare that sample to the
see what happens.
Yeah, I'd be curious to do that. But all right, we need to get back on track. Sort of.
What do you mean we're on track, dude?
We are on track. There's no track. There's no
the track is gone.
The train has left the station. The train crashed. Let's see. There was something about secondary on here about those lucky. Okay, here. First, I'll do Greg McDonald is the 14-year proprietor. Yeah, so we're doing a giveaway for this tonight, Greg. This is a single barrel store pick. They're all single barrels. This is barrel 11. It's the Gaslight Wine and Spirit store pick, and it's a ridiculously good pick. I have barrel 72, barrel 11, and I think I have barrel 31 as well. David Babcock says, Ogre Lounge now comparing Cigar Blend batch 40. That's an old school batch. With batch 73. Let me know what you think, David. I would be curious. Sorry, guys. I am keeping track here. Yeah, Daniel, start chugging Ardbeg. If it's been sitting for a few years. DB says, good to see you back. Missed you. Thank you.
Trev is my boy. DB!
Bourbon Baller. Do you make more money at work or flipping bottles? Bourbon Baller, I do not flip bottles on secondary. Once upon a time at the beginning of the pandemic, I did flip Weller Antique, and I've been very open about that on the channel. When all of my work went away as a touring artist, I flipped some antique because Ohio gets case loads of that stuff. But I don't flip it anymore.
What Cam doesn't tell you is that he still actively flips nudes.
There we go. I have an OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. That's what he does. And trust me, I'm the highest tier. So
Drums, Drams, and OnlyFans. That's the channel.
I wasn't going to say it, but you said it.
Anyways, Daniel P. I think I missed a question from you somewhere, man, but I couldn't find it in the chat just now as I kind of scrolled up and down. But yeah, no, I don't flip anything on secondary. I just spend shitloads of money on secondary because I can't get any of those models myself. So that's all. Okay.
Dude, have you poured Glass E?
Not yet. It looks really light, and I think this is going to be something interesting.
Yeah, you need to go ahead and pour it. I kind of just picked it up a second ago and took a sniff, and I'm just going to hold off until you sniff it.
Boom. Let's go.
Thanks, Amy.
Let's go, Amy. Glass E. Oh, let me show everybody what's in Glass E. Hide your face.
I already know. This is freaking Scotch.
Hide your face.
This is a single malt something. I don't freaking know what it is, but
this might not be a single malt.
No, dude, this is single malt.
It could be a lot of things.
I'm calling it. You know it too, dude. That's why I said it.
All right, guys. Let me know if you need to see that again. But let's let Trev keep his head down. Dude, oh, this smells very familiar.
You know what that is. You know that that one bourbon company has a high malt.
Which bourbon company?
Old Elk. They've got that high malt bourbon.
They do. I'm not I haven't had any of the Old Elk picks. I've tried a couple of Old Elks. I'll be real, dude. I'm not like the biggest fan, but maybe some of the picks are good or like higher age stuff. But the stuff I've had, I just haven't really been crazy about.
But my point is the high malt.
Yeah. Let's see. Daniel P was wondering what a reasonable price for Lucky 714 would be in case I don't win this giveaway. So, Daniel, the crazy thing is MSRP, or I should just say SRP, on these is $150, which given the market is a steal. Secondary on these is like $200 or $225, and that's like not a crazy markup at all. So these are popping up left and right on secondary right now at a reasonable price. I have a feeling in the future these things are going to go for a lot of money because I feel like if like Dan and Sean got their hands on one of these and talked about it, it would send people into like a tailspin. It really is that good. And that's why I stocked up immediately because I think I just want to have this stuff to drink for the future, you know? Laura Jules says, would love to try that 14-year. Cheers. Thank you for the super chat and cheers to you as well. Aiden, I am like when I have Trev on, I get so distracted. I can have a question on the screen and I don't even realize what I've put up there. I'm just like half thinking about it.
Like, there it is.
No, Keith, it does not smell like tires or Band-Aids.
Nope. Have you tasted it yet, though?
Not yet, dude. I will now. Oh, wow, that's very spicy. That's much more intense than I thought it was going to be. Ooh,
what's that little thing on the very back?
So, to me, it's almost like granite. It's almost like this kind of rock note or a little sea spray. There's a little kind of sea air on the back end and salt. And a hint of peat.
I was going to say, there is a very minute.
But this is not a peated whiskey, but there's a hint of it in there. Yeah. I like this.
That means this can only be one thing.
Scotch.
I got this one. Shoot, hold on. What are they called? I have a guess. I have a guess for a distillery and everything.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. What is that? Obviously don't have it.
Yeah, see, only $200 at auction. I mean, and auction prices are usually actually inflated over some secondary prices. So, yeah, not bad. Daniel, I know a guy. If you want one, let me know if you don't win this giveaway. We can arrange for you to get one if you want. That guy is not me, everybody in the chat. I'm not flipping Lucky 14.
Yes, he is.
But I did buy like 16 bottles of it. So look. I'm sending one to Matt Porter, though. I'm excited to see what he says about it. Man. Yeah, this one's a little confusing.
No, I have my guess. I can't think of the name of this freaking distillery. I've tried what I'm trying to guess before, and I can't think of the name of their distillery.
Amy, let me ask you a question. So truthfully, I didn't know Amy was a Scotch fan. Amy, do you have a lot of Scotch, or like just a small, reasonable amount?
What do you mean? But let me ask Amy a question. Amy, what is this? You can't ask Amy a question.
Aiden, I think 16 may have been an exaggeration. I mean, it could be 13, 14. It's something along those lines. It's a lot. I bought a lot of the Lucky Sevens, and I sold a lot of stuff to buy them because this is the bourbon I want to drink for the next many years, honestly. Yes, it is. You guys are talking about it. It is out of control. Paul Graham. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. And David Babcock. No, I don't know anything about this. I didn't know that Nancy didn't blend some of the batches, to be honest with you. So that's news to me. I can certainly ask her next week. I'm going to put out a post on YouTube and on Patreon for like gathering questions for Nancy. So if I do that, if you find that post, whenever that happens, please drop this in there so I don't forget. Yeah, sorry. I'm not trying to. I'm just being honest about how I have to, acquire things. So, all right. All right, I need to just make a guess on this, I guess.
I can't think of what I want to guess, so I'm going to have to guess a different one that's just in my mind.
Dude, it's so sweet.
Yeah, there's a sweetness on it but that's the thing. I don't know anything about freaking Scotch.
Yeah, like I have a couple of distilleries in mind, but this proof point actually feels a little higher to me. You know what? I'm gonna guess a bottle that I own and take a kind of random stab in the dark, and all of the tasting notes and age make sense to me. So I'm just gonna go with that.
That's the thing, though. I don't know I don't own stuff like this, so I don't even know what proof to go with or year, like age.
Yeah. Well, and judging Scotch age, in my opinion, is so much harder than bourbon age. Because it's so subjective to the kind of cask it was aged in, and whether it was a first fill, second fill, third fill cask. I mean, it really depends.
I guessed a distillery that I don't want to guess, but it's because I can't even think of the one that I want to guess.
Sugar Kitty just said meow. All right, thank you, Sugar Kitty. That's a $10 entry. All right, dude, I'm locked in, and we'll just freaking see what happens.
I will say this Scotch glass is not bad.
I love that you're saying that.
It's not like I would be fine with drinking that. It's not terrible. It's not off-putting. It's fine.
Guys, not last reminder, but just another reminder. This is the giveaway tonight. Lucky 7 14-year proprietor single barrel store pick by Gaslight Wine and Spirits. 132.
Go ahead and tell them all about it.
132 proof. Fantastic pick here. I've got one of these open, and I have 1 open, 3 backups, and we're giving this one away tonight. So lots of these things. They're fantastic bottles, and I want to share them around. Yeah. So anyways, that's every $5 super chat. Amy's keeping track of entries. We're going to draw sometime in the next, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes or so. Do you know where I can get good times? Unfortunately, I am in a group that does a lot of good times picks. Honestly, I have like 16 different good times finishes. And I know people love to shit on good times, and everyone's talking about how all of it's flavored and stuff. Even if it is flavored, some of them come out really darn good. So I will give them that if that is the case. And I'm not saying that's the case. I have no idea. But I have some good times picks that are phenomenal. So, do with that what you will. Oh, look who's back.
Yeah, I was never gone.
Someone said earlier, what's my favorite Irish? I haven't had enough Irish to talk about that so much. This is probably number 1, but in terms of like reasonable, affordable stuff, Redbreast cask strength. I think that beat the small batch to me, and it beat Blue Spot, if I remember correctly, when I tasted those a few weeks ago. I loved it.
I would say I've only had a sample of the Redbreast cask strength, and I remembered loving it.
Yeah.
But then I've only tried Blue Spot twice, but both times I remember really loving it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to side by side then, but Blue Spot, Redbreast cask, they're both hitters.
When they were next to each other, for me, the Blue Spot just came off younger. That was the only complaint.
Okay.
It was bigger and like more aggressive, but just a little younger. But I like the Redbreast flavor more on the cask strength. And then this is Redbreast 27 batch 3. I don't remember the batch that Daniel sent me. This one is not as good, unfortunately, for my wallet. But I've heard that the older batches are better. Paul Graham, thank you for the $20 super chat, man. Really appreciate it. And Paul, you're one of the biggest supporters of the channel, man. So thank you so much. Awesome. All right. You want to do the reveal, Trev?
No, but yeah.
All right.
Dude, so I'm not feeling good about this, but
so glass A.
Yeah.
Dude, you're so right.
You're what I went with. You're
so right. You're right. And this tastes higher proof, and I went with the higher proof option. I think you're right, though.
Did you say this is Buffalo Trace?
No.
What'd you say this was?
I said this was antique because of the higher proof that I thought it was.
I said it was Eagle Rare.
I know you did. I know you did. All right. So glass A. Well, that's all the stats we need then.
Yeah. So there we go. Eagle Rare, 10 years, 90 proof. I said it was like $35. That's the thing. Yeah. I don't know. The retail price of that freaking is all over the place too. I don't even know what it is.
So I said antique, which I just estimated at 7 years, 107 proof. If this is an Eagle Rare pick, it's the spiciest Eagle Rare pick I've ever tried.
Well, that's what was throwing me off too. And I kind of went with just it was a pick of some sort. I don't know. It was different.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna reveal it. Oh, I just picked up like 4 of them. Oh my God! Come on.
It was.
This is not even a pick.
It's just regular.
Maybe it's because the regular is like young, like kind of not younger, but like more barrels blended in or something. Maybe I don't.
Dude, I even wrote down Eagle Rare pick. Like,
damn it! As soon as
like Eagle Rare, that's why I went with Eagle Rare in the first place because I thought it was a pick.
I was literally drinking an Eagle Rare pick before we went to Glass A. It smelled identical, but it tasted way higher proof. And I talked myself into fucking OWA.
You want to know? You want to know if it makes you feel any better? You want to know what I wrote down before I switched to Eagle Rare?
Yeah, what was that other guess you were talking about?
Old Forester.
Okay.
I smelled it and I got a very. I think what it is that this is so cherry that I thought it was turning into like a bubble gum. And the only bottle I ever say bubble gum on is an Old Forester bottle.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, man, that's the first sniff, I said, that's Old Forester. Hands down. But then the more I was smelling it, the more it transitioned to that medicinal, like cherry note. And I'm like, man, that's freaking Eagle Rare or something.
Dude, we both knew that it was freaking Eagle Rare, and I second guessed myself like a dummy.
You know what? I wasn't. You went up in proof. I went down. I was thinking maybe it might have been a Buffalo Trace pick.
Yeah.
Like I was like, but then again, the age statement was throwing me off. But I was like, I don't know. That could be a Buffalo Trace, not a 10-year Eagle Rare.
Well, dude, maybe honestly, like when I put together blinds and I ask for an age, I never like to ask for an age if it's not stated or like really well known. Like a range, if they're like Stag Junior is like 79. Like I'm not going to ask age on Stag Junior. So if Amy did this that way and they all are stated, then damn it, you know, I don't know if all of mine have statements to them. So
only one of mine doesn't have an age statement. So now I'm really screwed.
All right, I gotta acknowledge this. Paul Graham with another $50 super chat. Thank you so much,
Graham.
Paul.
You freaking legend.
Coming in hot, Paul Graham. So awesome, man. Thank you so much. And no, Trev nailed it though.
I saw him post that and I'm like, oh dude, it's Weller. And I was smelling it and I was like, dude, that is Weller 107.
It's
spicy.
It is spicy. It is spicy, but it smells. I'm telling you, this is the Eagle Rare pick I started with, and this is the Glass A.
I will say though, even like reading his comment and smelling this, I literally thought, oh, he's right. That's a weeder. That's It's spicy, but I think that's the proof and not the rye in the bourbon.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Amy says it's standard Eagle Rare in the big ass bottle.
Ooh, a big one.
Jesus, man.
Amy, how did you pour the bottle though? Like, did you pour it my way or did you pour it your way?
So I mean, you nailed it all the way around. And if I were, so you got what, 4 points? And if I were to get anything, no, I said price is 50.
Well,
I said
Buffalo Trace.
Half a point, maybe, you know? So, all right, let's keep going. All right, Glass B. What did you say for Glass B?
I called this.
Okay. Let's do it.
Heaven Hill.
You bastard.
The one that I was like, dude, this is not heaven. But I was not screwing with you when I said the first smell, I didn't think it was Heaven Hill at all. I talked myself into Heaven Hill, Henry McKenna 10.
Interesting. Okay.
100 proof.
I guessed Heaven Hill, Elijah Craig barrel proof, 12-year, $70. I guess this was batch B521, the low proof batch, 118 point. I think I said 118.2. I don't know if that's exact. And Trev, I'll say this. If it's not B521, then it's C917, I think. Let me check it out. Oh my God, dude. This is just Elijah Craig's small batch.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
Where is this freaking bottle at? There's no way. You know how oaky?
Dude, this is
age to it.
This is oaky.
What?
My proof was so off, dude.
Dude,
hang on. It's a pick. That makes me feel better. That it could be up to 13 years old.
I'm gonna tell you right now that is it's not gonna taste like what I'm about to freaking try right now.
No, I have a Liquor Barn pick that's 12 years old. that would make sense to me. If this is like a 12-year pick, I would understand that.
No, this is almost cherry note. Like there's like zero oak on this compared to that.
Dude, how did I guess 108? How did this taste like a barrel proof?
That pick is crazy.
Yes, it is.
Amy, can you go get more?
Jeez.
I'll take 5 of them. 8-year Gordons. That's what wow.
Damn. I said in the middle of this, Amy does the simplest shit and she makes it hard, dude.
Dude, I just poured the regular this. Amy, for the love of God, can you go get more of those picks and get me one?
Wow.
It blows this out of the water.
All right. This is my Liquor Barn 12-year pick. This is stated at 12 years. I'm just going to take a little pour of this.
That's a fan. That just goes to show you those picks.
Yeah,
and that's why I love picks so much, is because they can be so different. And like that, it's not even the same bottle. It's not even close.
No, it's not.
This is phenomenal. I was thinking it was an aged. I didn't want to guess.
Damn.
You want to know what I guessed at it? What it was first?
What?
I guess, which should make you feel better because you guessed it was Elijah Craig barrel proof. I guessed it was larceny barrel proof.
Yeah.
I thought it was much higher proof too.
I don't know why, dude. There's something about the spice in this pick. This does not taste like a 94 proofer.
It was the more I drank it, kind of the softer it was becoming. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if it could be 120. I don't think 120 would do that to me. But at first,
it tastes like that.
I was totally sold. I wrote down a larceny barrel proof and I scribbled it out.
Okay, let me say this, dude. So this Liquor Barn pick, 12 years old, has always been my favorite pick of Elijah Craig that I've ever had, like proof down. This pick kicks the shit out of this Liquor Barn pick. I mean, it's not even close.
I'm pouring the rest of it, and that's what I'm going to drink the rest of it.
Damn.
So good.
Dude, that tastes like, you're saying, it actually tastes like the best Henry McKenna barrel you've ever had. That's what it really does.
It drinks kind of like 100 proof freaking aged. It drinks higher than 8 years, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. I gotta pour that back.
Compared to my 10-year Henry McKenna, this drinks older than it. So I would say my McKenna is 8, and I would say this is 10. Is how it drinks.
Yeah. Amy, if you can get just like a couple of cases.
Amy,
dude, I would buy the hell out of that pick.
I will buy a case of it. That's good.
That's just really good. I mean, that's just what if bottom shelf bourbon tasted like that, we'd be back in the 1980s.
I mean, that is bottom shelf if you think about it.
But I
just hope you're those picks.
Yeah, but it's a single barrel. I mean,
I know, but still compared to the single barrel picks of like other bull crap that people are doing, that I think would even compete with those.
Yeah.
That's a good bottle.
I've had some bad barrel proof Elijah Craig picks that like the new ones coming out.
I've heard.
I've had some bad ones. I would take this over just about any of those picks at the lower proof because that's such a good bourbon.
I think that leads into the point of a lot of people get into barrel proof mainly because barrel proof in theory should bring you more flavor.
Mm-hmm.
But stuff like this exists, and it just shows you we can be at 94 and literally kick the crap out of half of the stuff on your shelf.
Yeah.
So
and it is bottom shelf bourbon, but this is not your this is not your typical bottom shelf bourbon. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is a one in a 1,000 pick. I feel like
it's a pick of a bottom shelf bottle that is literally 10 times better.
Yeah,
than this.
Wow. All right. Well, that's a shocker. So
that was crazy.
We got Distillery. I mean, I would venture to say, I know it's not age stated. What did you say on age? 10, and I said 12. We're in the ballpark. That's not like an 8-year or 9-year pick. There's no way. But
no, I think we were. I said that was $40.
I said 70. So you got that within 10.
I guess closer to price. Honestly, with the age, like I don't know how close into age we would be. I don't even want to count that I got that one because it was
Amy,
so.
That's 8 years?
Yeah, she said it was 8.
What? I didn't see that.
She said it was 8, and that's.
Oh my God. Oh.
She said it's $36. I'm telling you, that's better than Henry McKenna. You buy all of those you can, and then just never buy Henry McKenna. There's no need to. That bottle is better. That's
like quintessential. I mean, that's like bordering on pre-fire Heaven Hill. I know it's not got good. the dusty note to it, but the complexity and the oak and everything, that's
Didn't
silly.
I even say when I first smelled this that I was like, there's no way this is Heaven Hill?
You said that immediately.
And I said, there's no way. I've never smelled a Heaven Hill that I liked this much.
Yeah.
I literally said that.
Wow.
It's so good.
Guys,
Amy,
please
I'm texting Amy.
You go.
I was just going to say I'm texting Amy as soon as this ends because I'm getting a bottle of this.
Dude, if she can get some bottles of that, I would. Man, that's amazing. Guys, hit that like button, please, if you're hanging out tonight. We do have a giveaway. You probably have about, oh, man, we're moving slow. So probably 10 to 15 minutes left before the giveaway, before we draw for it. But we are doing this Lucky 7 14-year single barrel proprietor. Amazing whiskey. Every $5 gets you one entry. Amy's keeping track of it. I can't share my screen, unfortunately, but Amy, I'm just going to give her a number, and she's going to randomize the list and announce a winner like that. That's it. So
I'm about to enter this competition.
Do it, man.
I want a Lucky 7, dude.
Give YouTube 30% of your donation. God.
How else can I send you money, dude?
Just mail it, dude. Just mail it. Money order. I'll take money order. Western Union.
All right, yeah. Hey, put me in for a couple entries. I'm about to mail Cam.
Just mail your credit card, and it just says like, "Bill me for $20." Mail back.
Mail him my info.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can always Venmo and PayPal me. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time before this went live to put that information in the chat. So it is what it is. You just do the super chat thing. That's fine. Zachary Jones. Too many Cornhub tabs open to screen share. No, I updated my iOS and I haven't set Google permissions to allow screen capturing. So
that's exactly what I would say too. If I had about 13 tabs of
Cornhub.
The top in United States.
Let's go. Oh, please send Bitcoin. I don't own any of that, but I would love to. Paul Graham with another $20 super chat, man. Thank you so much again.
Paul Graham is like, dude, you're giving me this bottle.
Paul better win this freaking bottle, man. No. Thank you, Paul, so much. Fun stream, says DB. David, I mean, I'll take check. I'll do whatever we got to do here.
David's about to mail you a check.
Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you so much, man.
Do you know Paul?
Paul and I have exchanged bottles. He sent me like a really cool box, probably a year ago at this point, with a ton of bottles and like memorabilia and stuff, like music stuff that really was kind of like meaningful.
Awesome.
So Paul is like a total badass. And
I was gonna say Paul's freaking killing it tonight,
dude. Paul, and I feel like Paul's won a couple of giveaways, but I definitely owe him a nice bottle or something or samples. I don't know, but he lives out west. I think in I believe it's Nevada. And next time I'm out there, I'm going to make a stop off and see him.
Shoot, I'll hug Paul.
Let's do it.
Paul, if you ever come across me, I'm going to hug the heck out of you.
Dude, but he lives in a, like, I've seen pictures of like kind of out back, like whiskey on like a fence post, and it's just like mountains. I mean, it's gorgeous.
Paul,
Gorgeous.
where's the invite, dude? We'll bring the whiskey. You just let us. I'll sleep in the backyard in a tent.
I want to take Sarah. Whenever we go back out to Cali, we're going to stop off and see Paul. I'm
just going to fly straight to Paul's and then come straight back.
When Cam and Trev Killer live, best of luck in Matt Madness. Always hard, CK. Suck it, Trev.
Screw you, dude. Whatever win. I'm sure that you're so nice.
Paul Graham doing great, says Sandeep, and Paul says you're so wonderful. Thank you, man. Give Paul a hug. And Roy R says, so glad I was able to make it tonight. A lot of fun. All right.
Good to see you, Roy. Let's find out.
Where are we at?
C. Because this is the single sample that I really feel bad about. Like I don't know at all. Like this is going to be a shocker to all of us.
So at the beginning, I said this smelled port finished.
Okay.
And then as I was smelling it, Anthony, the new drummer for Metallica, asked about under $25 bottles. And I said, buy Cooper's Craft 100. As soon as I said that, I smelled this again.
You think that's Cooper's Craft?
No, the proof is too high. But this is 1,000,000% a Brown-Forman product. And then I second-guessed Makers for a second. And then I went back to my senses. Brown-Forman product. I'm saying this is an old... At the proof, I've been getting proof wrong all night, so this could be Cooper's 100. I said this is an Old Forester barrel strength pick. 6 years, 128 proof, $80. That's my guess.
Dude, I'm glad you said that because that doesn't make me feel any better or worse than my pick. Because I have no idea. I said this was Maker's Mark because I don't, last time that I didn't guess Maker's, I was royally upset. Maker's Mark 112, just to be in the even ground. Okay. There's no freaking age statement, and I said $60. Smell it again. Tell me, I'm totally empty, dude. Like you're empty. The whole thing trying to figure that out.
How did I not guess this? I even had it all right.
What is it?
It's 1920. How did I forget about 1920?
What?
Dude, I freaking said it's an Old Forester pick.
That's 1920?
Yes.
I will say I briefly thought that it could be a 1910, but I would never think 1920.
Yeah. It is too sweet to be 1920 for me, actually. Like
it seemed darker to me.
It does seem darker.
Like a Woodford double oaked or something.
Amy, is this the new label or the old label? Because I don't really know the new label. The old label, to me, this doesn't taste like that.
Interesting.
Oh,
I will say, I got the proof though.
You did get the proof. See, the proof, I was like, the picks are like, 128 and up. And I was like, man, there's no way that's that high.
You want to know something that you won't believe? I wanted to guess that as 115 on the label, like on the money.
Uh-huh.
But I literally said it's the only thing that could be 115 proof is 1920, and that's not it. Like I literally thought that.
She said it's the new label. I haven't had that, and I don't know how much the whiskey changes between those bottlings. I mean, it actually changed a lot for 1910.
Well, you got to think. I'm sure it's a different batch.
Yeah, it's really, really sweet though.
It's
like crazy sweet. And the old 1920, I felt like had a little more heat to it.
It just
and was less sweet.
That seemed darker to me though. Like that seemed, I don't know. Gosh dang it.
Dang.
Whatever.
And Keith said, did Trev actually get more points from his guesses? I don't. Maybe you did.
Well, shoot, I said
price probably. You got price. You got proof. Did you age? What did you say for age?
I didn't. I just said a question mark.
Right.
I literally wrote a question mark for age.
So distillery and bottle, if we do split those into half points, which I don't know if we are, it doesn't really matter. I would have gotten a half point for Brown-Forman. Age, I said 6 years.
I feel like you should get a point though. Like,
whatever.
I feel like it should be a point each. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing. Just to get the distillery and the bottle alone should be 2 freaking points.
I said for age 6 years, and I think those are about 6 years old. Those picks, or not picks, the 1920, but maybe it's younger. Who knows?
I have not a clue. So whatever you guys come up with, I don't know.
Damn. We could try to tally them at the end. I haven't kept track yet, but
I would say you were probably closer on all of the fronts. I mean, other than the price and the proof, nerd.
Dude, I knew it wasn't 128. I was just hedging my bets.
I was just going with what I knew was correct.
Oh, skills.
All right.
Glass D. What did you have for Glass D? This one was cool. I really
no. You go. I went first last time.
All right. So I thought at first this was a Dusty because it had like an old school butterscotch oaky note. And then when I tasted it, the oak revealed unto me that this was Knob Creek 12 year from Jim Beam, 100 proof, 12 years, $70. It was revealed unto me.
Dude, you know what I said this was?
What?
Knob Creek 15.
Dude, I couldn't decide which one.
100 proof. What? And I honestly just put a question mark, but for the price, but I would go with 100 because I think that's what they went with. Like it was $100.
Dude,
so that's what I went with.
I could not. I felt like this maybe had a little more life to it than the 15 year, which kind of feels over oaked. But I kept going back and forth.
I felt the opposite. That's why I was like, man, this seems more oaky than the 12 year that I have. So
you're right. You're right. It's 15. Oh shit! It's 12. Let's go.
No.
We were
12.
It's Knob Creek 12, dude.
Dude, you nailed that.
Oh, we were. Oh man. Okay.
I was going back and forth. I was like, I have no idea. I have no idea if I knew. I wrote Barton and I scratched it out and I said, no, this is Knob Creek, but I don't know if it's the 12 or the 15. And then when freaking Jake, look at him. He just sent a super chat.
There we go.
He goes, dude, if you don't have this, I'll send you one. And I'm like, it made me not want to say Knob Creek 15 because I'm like, man, that's $100. You wouldn't just here take $100 bottle. So I was like, but it was too oaky. It was very oaky to me compared to the other ones. It seemed much oakier.
Yes.
So I figured it was one of those 15s.
Dude, so let me say this is kind of a personal anecdote. Sorry, everybody. When the pandemic started, I was only really a Scotch drinker. And right when it started is when I converted to bourbon, or maybe just before it. And one of the first bottles I got when I got into bourbon, I found out that Knob Creek 12 was a thing. And I saw the blue color of the label. And like, I know this is such a nerdy thing, but I was like, I just liked the way the bottle looked, man. And I wanted to get one. So I bought one off a guy locally for like $10 over SRP. And I brought it home. And when I was drinking Scotch doesn't teach you how to taste oak in the same way that bourbon does. Bourbon gets like crazy oak. Scotch, you have to get to a certain point to get that amount of oak, and it's different. When I drank Knob Creek 12, that was the bottle that taught me how to taste oak in bourbon, because I just didn't understand the flavor of what oak was. And so whenever I taste this, to me, it's the Jim Beam oak.
I was going to say, like, when you started talking about that it honestly helped me solidify Knob Creek. Yeah. But you were so confident in, like, you knew exactly what that was.
Mm-hmm.
But it also did help me. I was like, he's gonna guess Knob Creek, but which one?
Mm-hmm.
But you had to talk. You talked me into it, because my mind, I was still balancing between Barton and Jim Beam, because that oak.
I could see Barton.
If you get, like you said, if you get used to it, you can tell. But like me, I struggle between them. Mm-hmm. I could justify that being Barton. I could justify that being freaking Heaven Hill, like a 15-year or something.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Barton really, like, when I go back to this thinking Barton, you're like, oh, this could totally be Barton.
I honestly thought that it was a my first initial smell was that it was Barton. I was going to go with Calumet.
Yeah.
Because I was like, dude, this has got to be something that's 15. What is 15 and what is lower proof?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was going with. Totally.
Johnny says Remus 5 is a good exploration to oak, and it's a different kind of oak than that, like, Jim Beam Knob Creek.
Totally different.
The Knob Creek 12 oak to me is leather oak. It's leather funky oak. The 15-year gets more towards, like, just oak, sweet oak. This has more leather in it, and which gives it a little more life to me. I love leather in bourbon. It's my favorite note, even in wine, which I don't know much about. I love leather. Amy, can you please let us know if this is the old batch of Knob Creek 12, like old bottling, or the new bottling? Because I have an old bottle that tastes like this, and I like my old bottle a lot. Yeah, very different oak. I think the Remus 5 oak is like a perfumed floral oak, dark fruity oak. And this one is just straight up classic Kentucky leather oak. Paul, damn, dude, thank you so freaking much. Oh, my goodness.
Paul freaking killing it.
Paul is killing it. Thank you.
I'm going to call it right now. If Paul doesn't win the giveaway, then Cam, you and I just got to send Paul,
a
sample of something.
Yeah.
Paul is killing it. Unless he wins, then you're not getting anything but that lucky 7, Paul.
And everybody else gets 10 samples. No, I'm just kidding.
And everyone else can suck it.
Oh, Amy. Okay, I haven't tried the new one. I really wanted to do that comparison. I need to stock up on that old bottle. That, guys, the Knob Creek 12 old bottle with the shitty wax on it. This is the daily right here. If you want to spend $70 on a daily. If not, this is the special occasion bottle. That's the one.
And you know what really drove me towards it is, like, I am a high proof snob, but I've almost found myself going back down towards that one, like 100 to 100, like 15 tops.
Yeah.
So that middle range, because it's relaxing, and you pour it, you sip it, you just kind of chill. You don't have to fight the bourbon. And that's what that reminded me of, is something I could pour, chill out on the couch, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, man. This like, you talking about going to lower proofs, I'm here right now. Like Michter's 10 rye, like I gave you in that blind. Like these older tasting bottles at lower proofs, that's where my palate's at right now, man. Yes.
Is ours at the same level?
Is that a 2021? Yeah.
No, this is like 2020, dude. I've had this open for years.
Nice. Oh, dude, I am a sucker for this stuff. I honestly,
really am. I'll pour that next. We'll get into it when I pour it.
All right. Okay, dude, last one, the freaking scotch. Tell me what you said, because this could be a couple different things in my mind, but I had to just go with one.
I said, and I'm going to read verbatim what I wrote. Slightly peated malt. Definitely malt.
Tell me more.
I said that this was 12 years old, just to play it safe, because Scotch and 12 seems to get along.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking, well, Scotch is typically lower proof. It's like 80 proof, but this one drank a little bit more to me. So I just went with 90.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I don't know if you agree with that, but it was a little spicier.
Mm-hmm.
The only distillery I could think of was Talisker. That's not what I wanted to guess.
I think that's more peated. At least to me. I haven't been into drinking Scotch too much recently.
If you guess, there's another brand that I wanted to guess, but I can't. I still can't think of it.
So maybe this could be Highland Park, actually, but I said that this was a 10-year, 92 proof. What else do I need to guess? Price within 10. I said $70. And what did I say for distillery bottle guess? Oh, I said Aaron 10. I said this is the Aaron 10-year, and I don't know. So,
dude, I honestly didn't even give a price.
This is, dude, God bless America.
Hold on, don't say anything. Don't say anything. I need to give a price.
Do it.
I don't know what Scotch costs. 12-year-old.
Just add 20. That's what it costs.
That's $80.
All right, it's Oban 14-year.
Oban.
Yeah, and God, I was smelling it going, I know exactly what this is, and I could not.
86 proof?
It's 43 ABV. I thought this Oban is a coastal distillery that has a lot of honey, a lot of sweetness to it, and a slight tinge of peat. And I thought Aaron also has that, and I just couldn't. If I would have thought Oban, that would have made a lot of sense. But I just said Aaron because I saw
Oban.
Dang.
Is that what I was thinking of?
Could be. Oban's pretty popular.
No. I don't think I've had an Oban 14.
Dude,
there was something that I've tried that I wanted to go with, but it wasn't that.
Dude, this is my summer Scotch.
Yeah, I would totally agree, dude.
I drink it outdoors.
Pretty good.
Oh my God.
How much is that bottle?
I want to say it's like $70. I want to say it's $70.
I said, I literally said that tastes like a $60 bottle, and you said add 20, so I said it's 80.
What did I say? Aaron 10, I said 70. I don't know how much Aaron 10 even costs, but I just guessed 70. Oh man,
I would, if that was $60, I'll totally go buy it. It's pretty good. The nose kind of freaked me out because I could smell all the malt.
Yeah.
The palate though it's pretty good.
Yeah, people are saying
it's Amy said enough for a bourbon drinker.
$80. Yeah, so it's a little pricey. Apple juice with honey. It also depends. Like some stores are going to have Oban 14 at like $100, especially if you're not in a state-controlled, state, I guess. But you can find it. You can find it probably lowest 70, I would say. But 80s, yeah, probably a good guess. Peter White is in here. Peter, would you understand me guessing Aaron 10 on this? It is, now that I'm going back to it, a little dirtier than Aaron. Aaron, I feel like, is a very clean profile. This has a little more savory quality to it. Oh man.
And I'm over here like, dude, I have no freaking clue. All these profiles of Scotch.
I really need to get back into Scotch, man. Sarah has been pushing me towards it because she loves Scotch.
What?
Oh yeah. Sarah she loves scotch. But she loves expensive scotch.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, she's gonna hark you for buying a Redbreast 27, but she is gonna want you to get into scotch.
Yeah, but Redbreast 27's like outrageously priced. To be fair.
It is, but so is buying 3 bottles of scotch. Like just a typical old day. I'm gonna go buy a couple bottles of scotch.
It's true.
Yeah, a lot.
Sugar Kitty says Aaron 10 is 55 for me. It would have a lot more citrus on it than an Oban. I've never compared them, but that would make sense. Yeah. Dang, man. All right, guys. It is 10:16. Let's say at 10:20 we cut the giveaway. So if you want to get any last minute super chats in for this lucky 7, I'm gonna add a sample pack as a second giveaway for a second winner, because you guys have been awesome with the super chats and everything else. So the second sample pack, you're going to get exactly what my Patreon winner tonight, Colin, is receiving. It's 2 ounces of all 3 lucky 7 14-year barrels of mine. You get 2 ounces of each of the 3 barrels. You're going to get an ounce of this Smoke Wagon Rare Unlimited single barrel.
It, Cam.
All right, I just won this in the Smoke Wagon Instagram giveaway, hot and spicy. It's a freaking phenomenal barrel. You're going to get an ounce of that, and I'll throw in a couple other things, probably a cigar blend, other really good stuff. So second winner is going to get a sample pack in that. So, yeah, we'll cut it at 10:20, and then we'll do the drawing. Dang, dude, what a crazy flight, huh? So
I'm signing into my Apple ID.
Oh my goodness. You probably kicked my butt on points, to be honest. I do feel good about the Knob Creek 12 call out, but you got the Eagle Rare, and you beat me on, I'm sure you beat me on points on everything else. So
I don't know. Dang. You called that freaking Knob Creek to the T.
Oban, what did I say? I think I got the price right on that. I said 70.
Well, no, Amy said that was 80.
Yeah, but within $10.
Okay, so you got points too.
I got a point on that. So you probably still beat me by a couple of points.
I feel like it doesn't even matter. I feel like we're close no matter what. It's pretty close, like pretty even. Sugar Kitty said, I can vouch for how good a Cam sample. Honestly, Sugar Kitty, I can't remember what all I sent you. But yeah, I usually try to make my sample packs like the best stuff I can possibly give away without being like crazy. Although I'm trying to be a little crazy. You know what's crazy though is that also what Cam didn't mention is with the giveaway tonight, the other giveaway is that I'm giving away Cam's OnlyFans link. So whoever wins the sample pack, inside your package is going to be a little piece of paper. It's going to have an address. Inside your package is going to be Cam's package. Cam's package is in your package. And it's juicy. And you got to get a microscope out. Okay, I wasn't going to go that far. Look, dude, I'll do it. It's my channel. It's way bigger than mine. We're just on it, man. It's a win-win with these samples for sure. Thank you, Amy B, for another great night. Yes, thank you, Amy. Round of applause for Amy. Oh my goodness. Amy Boehm is the boom. That would make sense, Trev. Also, Zachary Jones, I'm not screaming just once. Not on Cam's channel. Scream just once. That's hilarious. All right, guys. Giveaway is done. Giveaway is done. So, Amy, tally up the numbers, randomize the list. Oh, Toshi Bake got in at the last minute. Okay. Gonna give away the OnlyFans link, I guess. Well, one lucky winner. And trust me, I'm. How do you think I'm giving away this link? I'm an active member, and it's juicy. Trev tips me every day. It's very nasty. All right, Amy. Now with Toshi Bake in the mix,
let me know what the number range is, including all the Venmo, PayPal guys, and thank you all so much for supporting the channel tonight. Bubble Bath Bourbon just jumped in. What is up? Review videos are on the way now that things are settling down finally, and I'm very happy about it. Next week we have Nancy Fraley on. 99% sure. Oh man, Paul, I have some 80s Black Label. I got another bottle of it. I love that stuff. Old Johnny Walker blends are phenomenal. I imagine a 1950s red would be out of this world.
Now that just makes me think, like, isn't Johnny Walker Red the piss of Scotch?
It is nowadays.
It used to be pretty good though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he said the 1950s was amazing. So back then it was pretty good.
I think you're getting a lot of like old bottle effect, you know, and I think they were just using better stuff back then too. I mean, it's just like bourbon. You taste bourbon from the 80s and it's just a different story.
You got to think you're trying to keep up with demand. So when you're keeping up with demand, what you're putting in is going to be less than what you were putting into it before.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Amy says 1 through 95. Right. Did she say that? I thought I saw that. Oh, there it is. Yeah. 1 through 95. Okay. All right. Let's have Siri pick a number. We're going to pick two numbers. The first person I pick is going to be the winner of the Lucky 7. All right. No. The first person I pick is going to win the sample pack.
And the OnlyFans.
And that. Hey, Siri. Pick a number between 1 and 95.
A random number between 1 and 95 is 23.
Number 23, Michael Jordan, the GOAT, is winning the sample pack this evening. Amy, let me know who number 23 is. I'm going to write it down on my phone so I don't forget.
Now, what happens when I win that and I have your OnlyFans?
Then it stays a secret.
No, I'm posting it for everyone.
Sample pack winner. I need to write this down. Lucky 7, Smoke Wagon, and others. Okay.
Whoa. Amy's saying hold on. More entries because you had Paul.
Oh,
Graham.
I missed. Oh, geez.
Paul Graham and Cornholio entered after you started saying all of this.
Oh.
But she will add them.
Yes. No, let's add them, guys. And Amy did not declare somebody on that number 23 number. Let's add them. In all fairness, some people are behind sometimes a minute or two on the streams, and I totally understand that. I've been there unknowingly. So we're going to add those entries, which is another 8 entries, I believe.
Yeah, look, Cornholio's like, sorry for the late entries. All good. No, Cornholio, you're entered.
Someone said take down the scrolling banner. Good call. Good call. I totally forget that's there, honestly. Okay, 1 to 103 now. There we go. Okay, first person that gets picked, first number that gets picked is going to be the winner of the sample pack. So Amy re-randomized the list, and here we go. Hey, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 103.
A random number between 1 and 103 is 27.
27. There we go.
Who gets Cam's OnlyFans page? And some samples.
Jesus.
It's a good OnlyFans page. I will say that.
We get down and dirty.
You're pretty generous to your viewers.
Hey.
All angles, baby.
A lot of butts.
Paul Graham!
Paul Graham.
Sorry, I jumped the gun, but I saw it and I freaked out.
Okay, this begs the question now. Paul Graham is the winner of the sample pack. Paul, I will throw a few extra samples in there for you, man, because you were so ridiculously generous tonight. I'll do something cool.
I'm I mean, he gets your OnlyFans. What are you talking about? That's pretty cool.
That's it, man. That's the prize. Anyways, there's so much I could say. Trev, let me ask you, man. Do I allow, if Paul wins the bottle, do I re-roll? I used to.
We did.
I used to make it.
You know,
I feel like on my old streams, I would always define that and say, like, you can only win once. You know.
Here, how about this? You know what? I'm making the executive decision right now. Mm-hmm. Amy, you roll the second winner, and if it's Paul Graham, then I will send him a prize, and then you can re-roll for Cam's giveaway.
Okay.
Because I mean, Paul Graham, he was killing it tonight, and
he was killing it.
But that doesn't even matter. People kill it all the time, but I'm just making that decision on my own. So
you know what? If it's Paul Graham, he's gonna win it, and we're gonna re-roll it, and I'm gonna send another lucky 7 to the next person. How about that? A different store pick. How about that?
There could be. There's about to be a lot of winners tonight.
If that happens, yeah, this is. I should have identified it up front. It's just been a long time, you know. It's been a long time. Here we go. Let's see. If it's not Paul Graham, then crisis averted. Not that it's a crisis. It would be great to give away more whiskey, honestly. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 103.
A random number between 1 and 103 is 71.
71, Amy. Who do we got on Square 71?
Here we go. I was so nervous. Is it Paul? Is it Sugar Kitty? Is it me?
Zachary Jones. Oh, 71 is Lito Cortez.
Lito!
Amazing. All right, Paul, I'm going to send you an extra special sample pack. I might throw something in there. We'll see. And Paul and Lito is the winner of the Lucky 7 Gaslight Wine and Spirits store pick. So that is awesome. We had a late super chat just come in. Thank you, Enrique, for that super chat. Unfortunately, it's after the giveaway has already ended. If you're behind on the stream, I do apologize, but I thank you for your support. Yeah, Texas and PR in the house.
What is PR?
Probably Puerto Rico. In my mind,
Enrique,
PR is Phantom Regiment from my drum corps background, but that probably means nothing to nobody.
Dude, Phantom Regiment, is that not the most hardcore name
I've
ever heard?
I know. All right, guys. Well, that's awesome. So congrats, Paul. Congrats, Lito. Let me write that in my phone just so I make sure I remember that. Paul, and then Lito wins bottle of Lucky 7.
I agree with you, D. Jonesy.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. We didn't specify, so...
Oh, yeah.
We didn't get there, so...
And David, part of the sample pack is anchored on 2-ounce samples of all of my Lucky 7 barrels. So he absolutely will taste that as well as other things. So, and get the OnlyFans link. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he's getting the OnlyFans link. And you know what? D. Jonesy's getting the OnlyFans link too.
All right. Trev's just going to send it out.
Hold on. So hold on. Before we can't just... I feel like you're trying to wrap things up. I have one question for you.
Do it.
You literally told me before this stream started, I have something to tell you, and you haven't told me.
Oh, dude, it's so minor for the people watching, but I'll tell you.
No, the people who are watching are here for a reason. They need to hear us talk.
So Trev and I always talk about metal bands, right? So Trev, you're not super tuned into the whole drum corps thing, right? You made fun of Phantom Regiment, but also it's a badass name.
I did. But you thought I was making fun of that?
No. Someone in the chat was making fun. I should be more clear. Is Trev technically pimping out Cam right now? Asks Zachary Jones.
No, I don't own him. I just have the link.
So he owns me. So when I marched in a drum corps called Blue Devils, right? And I was on the tenor line. And some of the guys that marched before me.
What do you mean marched?
So were you in marching band in high school?
Freak no. I wasn't a nerd.
Well, I am. So
that's what I'll say. When you said that, Blue Devils, that sounds like a typical high school mascot team. So that's why I asked that.
I'll have to send you a video. I'll send you a video so you kind of can see what I'm talking about. Okay. But some of the guys, Blue Devils is like one of the top drum lines in the country, right? Okay. And every year they audition a new group. And some of the guys that marched on that drum line before me, on the tenor line, who I grew up like watching videos of, basically a couple years before me. One of the guys, Brandon Zaki, just filled in for the last Whitechapel tour on drum set. And like the dude, since he aged out of drum corps, because you age out at a certain point, he's been working on his metal chops and he has great hands, great technique. And he just filled in for Whitechapel. They were touring with Cannibal Corpse and some other guys.
Whoa, hold on. Okay, finish your thing. I have a lot to say.
Yeah, and then one of the guys that marched after Brandon, a few years after, but a few years before I did, his name is Amir Usman. And Amir, do you know the artist Oliver Tree?
Mm-mm.
He's like this. I'll have to send you something on him, but he's blowing up right now. Oliver Tree and Amir.
What is this guy like a drummer?
No, he's like a vocal. He's like a singer. Producer kind of person, but he does a lot of gimmicky shit. But he basically sounds a lot like Blink-182 in a lot of ways. And there's some differences, of course, but Amir, the guy that marched on that drum line after Brandon, the Whitechapel fill-in guy, and me, is drumming for Oliver Tree. So I just wanted to tell you that the guy that's filling in for Whitechapel on this last tour is someone that I have some loose connection with, which is really interesting. And I've been like following him on their tour, checking out his videos and stuff.
I have some serious questions. You say he filled in on their last tour, like the most recent tour?
Yeah, like just finished.
Do you know Alex Rudinger?
Right. Yes. Yeah. And he didn't do that.
Was he not drumming for them?
No, I don't believe so. I think he dropped out and Brandon got the gig.
Are you freaking kidding me?
I'm serious, man. And Brandon sounded fantastic.
I would crazy. I'm happy, but then again, I'm sad because I love Alex so hard.
Alex is, dude, but Alex, honestly, like, let's be real.
I think he's too technical for them.
He's meant for better things. Come on.
I would say so too. He's too so technical for them. But that's the thing, though. When he played with them, it was so clean that it just made me nerd out. I'm like, dude, this guy is so into it.
But I'm telling you, Brandon, from the drumline culture, like everything that he does is he doesn't have probably as much technicality as Alex, but it's close, man, because it's all
you don't have to be technical to play for him. So like you and I could play for Whitechapel and we'd get away with it.
Maybe.
But my question though is this dude filled in for Whitechapel and now he's doing freaking like Blink-182 stuff?
No, so a different guy that marched on the same drum line. Like, so Brandon, the guy, the Whitechapel guy, probably marched with the Blue Devils between, I think, 2008 and 2010.
Okay.
And then in 2012, this other guy marched on that same line, and he's now drumming for Oliver Tree. And then I marched in 2014 on that drum line.
Okay.
And so it's like, but to see the progression of what people are doing that were marching on those drum lines that I kind of grew up watching.
Now they're moving on to like,
yes,
like I just filled in for Whitechapel, which half of the chat doesn't even know what that band is, but Cam and I, those guys are legends.
Dude, and he just posted a drum cam video of the last concert they did. And I was just like trying to find This Is Exile, I was just like scrolling through and I found it. And dude, it's just like damn, he sounds good. You know,
That's awesome, dude.
He's nailing it.
That's like, seriously, that's I don't know. I feel like playing with any band like that, even if it was just for a single tour, totally worth. Like that's you made it. You know, like that's my dream come true,
dude. And David Bass says how anyone likes Oliver Tree worries me. So Oliver Tree did an interview on I know Logan Paul's podcast. So he went on Logan Paul's podcast. I'm telling you guys, you can hate Logan Paul and Jake Paul all you want. Oliver Tree on Logan Paul's podcast was fucking hilarious. I mean,
What the piss is this, dude?
Dude,
this is who you're trying to get me to watch?
Dude, and that's not even his body. He's photoshopped onto that for sure. But it had me, his interview with Logan Paul had me laughing for 90 minutes straight. It is the ultimate troll. I love it. And he really does sound like Blink. He sounds like Blink-182, and he collaborated with Blink-182. So
I'm gonna watch this because like all of these videos have millions of views, so dude, obviously pretty popular. So I'll try it out. But
he's a smart guy that knows how to brand and really get people on board, you know, and kind of troll people really hard. And I think it's hilarious. But anyways, to know of the guy that's drumming for him is like, I was like, dang, that's crazy, you know.
I was gonna say, like, you kept saying he's drumming for Oliver Tree. I'm thinking of a much smaller guy,
right?
And now, like, realizing this dude, his video has 100 million views or something crazy.
Yeah,
and you're drumming for him. It doesn't matter what band you are. If you're getting 100 million views per video and you're drumming for them, even if it's just a live show, because I feel like at that point in time, you're not recording that on the drums. They're freaking. It's all about money, and they're making the drum tracks themselves.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I guess it depends, but yeah.
But to be a live artist, playing this stuff live for a dude who's getting that kind of publicity is awesome.
Oh, all right, man. Well, it's probably time to sign off. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Congrats to Lito and Paul. And I'm going to pee my pants, so I got to get off here so I can go handle that.
I literally left in the middle of your stream to go do that. So
yeah, I do. It's like at 7:58, I go pee, or even today was during the countdown, during the 2-minute countdown. But guys, I'm out of here. Thank you, Trev. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. And keep an eye out for some new videos on the way. Next week should be with Nancy Fraley, April 7th. Unless something changes, I will keep you all in the loop. And keep an eye out for a post asking for crowdsourced questions for Nancy Fraley. All right. Cheers. And
cheers, man.
It's a wrap.
You suck.
Cheers to that.